that we were just gonna check in, and whenever you're ready for everybody, we can send the raid over.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good here. I'm just making sure that I'm not going to be dead in 10 seconds. There we go. Okay. So
yeah, no kidding. I'm just gonna put up the stream weekend graphic one more time. We're handing off to Dell, and so everybody can see the rest of the schedule. CJ's up after that, Peregrine, then Stormy, and then we're all gonna hit Dadcraft, and then Swanky and Creef and Tom finishes out early tomorrow morning. Then Tom and Swanky, Stormy, and CJ on Sunday. We've got a big lineup for everybody. So thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you putting up with our internet issues. We're going to send the raid over to Dell.
Remember to love one another and send some love over to Dell. We'll see you guys later. Thank you again.
Welcome aboard.
Oh no, CJ got timed out.
I'm not too surprised. It seems like everybody gets timed out these days.
He did too many emotes in one comment.
Just like one too many. Like one too many.
Love you.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like the raid was successful. We'll hop out of chat and we will jump into chat. Well, we'll hop out of Discord voice and we'll hop into chat and see you there.
Have a great stream, Dale. We'll be in chat.
No problem, guys. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. The Dynamites have the wonderful opportunity of being my very first raid. So hopefully this will work out well for everybody. Yeah, I just make sure to kill my mic in Discord. So give me 1 second here. Alrighty, that should do the trick. So that way we'll be hearing everybody in circles. Okay, this is going to be a little odd because for some reason I'm not quite sure what's going on, but at my end, all the volume, or all the microphone is circular, so please let me know if you're seeing the same thing. Yeah. Alright. So, this week we have an iron farm coming up, and I'm going to put it in this big space here, the wheat farm and the carrot farm. I just decided that I was going to take over a village on the Java server. It's a little easier for me to deal with. So we've got melons, more melons, and that's been my emerald source. So we've got an old trading building, which I haven't had the chance to take on yet. And then over here is the large library building. So you can sort of see it's got the pages and book cover. Yeah, and then we've got the rest of the traders in the other halls. And I'm going to move them into the large library building later. Oops. Just gotta have a quick cough. I'm gonna get a cold, so I'll be right back online in 1 minute. Seems like we're all having some headaches today, technically, but that's okay. Everyone needs to grow. Alright, so let's just dump this block down and get going. Looks like I've had a visit from Enderman tonight. A little bit of cleanup here and there. Alright. So this may not end up actually being the permanent location for the farm, but let's just see if we can get enough space here to get this thing out of the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I can't count today. Counting with the run, yay. Okay, apparently I can't even fall in a hole either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so that will be my marker line. Yeah, March, I'm just about at the point where I'm going sideways instead of up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's see, which road do I want? I've got the orange theme going, but I don't really like that one. Let's go with that one instead. Okay. Oh. 4, 5. We can help count to 24, 36, 28. Yeah, I'm not a football person, but I mean, somewhere there. Hike, hike, hike. 5. Oh, goodness, come on. And what did I put today? Yeah, my bots are really, really mean. I start with them being extra mean until I figured out how to manage it a little bit better at my end. Just covering all bases. Oh, okay. Oops. And I need other pieces. Where did I? You'll find really quickly on direction when it comes to figuring out where I've put things. You might actually have to put them in the same place. Here we are. Oops, I'm going to need for the beds. Those. And I forgot the black. I didn't get that. Love the book library. I'm really glad you do. I kind of like the way that the circles ended up on the edge, kind of little gray pages. Since I streamed last on Thursday, I've changed it up a little bit so that I've cut down on the number of villagers we've got inside. I've taken out the ends, and I've spread them out a little bit more inside. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah. So I don't know if the villagers will be able to see workstations put beside the beds, but I'm going to give that a try. It's just something you never know until you try, sort of thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. My mic audio is very different today. If it's problematic, do let me know. I can shut down some of the filters and stuff. Okay, just about time to go get myself some villagers. Let's see if I've got a couple of librarians that I haven't rolled yet and can steal them. That'll probably be a little bit easier. Alas, it's kind of funny. It's the first time I've made it this season. Nope. Where are you, sir? Oh, you're in the way. So you are. Novice? Okay, perfect. You're gonna come with me. Yes. I'm sorry, but you're not coming. No, you're not coming. Okay, so I'll take a look at the audio. Apparently after stream. Goodbye. This way. That one will have to come back later. Did I remove one of those? Other than those two? Yeah, one. Okay, good. If you guys want a job, come with me. In any case, let's get some wool out of the way so I can use that to block sight lines and so forth. Excuse me one more time. Sorry about that. Really going to be looking forward to this code being over. My kids are disappointed they weren't able to come and watch the stream today, but they actually got a chance to go for a bit of a hike with their Scout Cub, their Cub Scout group. So, yeah, and which is good. It was a little bit touch and go this morning because we discovered one of their fellow cubs had COVID and they just tested positive last night, so I was quite glad that our house wasn't in close contact with them. But it was a little bit hairy to get everybody sorted out. So why do I only have... Oh, I'm putting 4. Well, that's not going to help anybody. There we go. Let's get this one in. I don't really care. Lock it off. Sure, why not? There's lots. Yeah, I'm using a texture pack. I went with the Faithful texture pack this season, and there's also the Vanilla Tweaks has a set for the Faithful. There's lots of Faithful Tweaks, so that gives the chance for you to have different colored animals, different colored villagers. I've also got different colored chickens is a good notable one there. And you'll find the pigs sometimes have mud on them. Okay. Come on, guys. Where did you go? Oh, you're loose. Well, that's not helpful either. One. You, please. This way. Oh, maybe not. Are you gonna go? Okay, that'll work. Oh, you just despawned. Fantastic. No. Let's play Workstation Leapfrog. Come on. Yeah, push that library or that guy out of the road. Okay. Come on. Now you're not going back. Excellent. Oh. And what else I forgot? Let's see. Those out of the way. Let's look back. Okay. Oh. Did you go find some beds? No, you're not. Two hours of floating through the whole of the dub stream? Wow, that's a lot. Team announcements. So, at the moment, I'm chasing villagers around, attempting to get them to decide to be fishermen. But I'm having to bait them over in the correct direction. Not as convenient as I would have liked, but sometimes it is what it is. And Not in sight, that does pose a problem. Okay, fine. Where did you go? They're both hanging around outside. Fantastic. Okay, well, plan C. Where did I put the... there it is. Sir? Where did you... there you go. Debatable. Aha. Or not. Let's keep trying. What have we got here? Run, Mr. Villager, run! Yes. Run in the correct direction, please. You're rooting for me. So am I. Okay. What have we got? Are you coming? Alright. You going in there? Oh, okay. That's not gonna work then. Villagers? Yeah. Never bet on the villagers, no. Not unless you want them not to do what you're looking for. There we go. What do you want to do? You can stay there. Okay, now I guess I can find the other one. I think you get off to the other side of the library. Aha! There's my chickens? Okay, there. Come on, are we playing some... Are you gonna go on your own? Hello? He's going to be librarian for a bit. Okay, now you can be a librarian down here. And this way. These. Sweet. Oh, hello, fantastic Sherlock box. Alright. How you going to go in? Oh, whoops. Not gonna help. Excellent. Oh. More glass. Okay, let's see if we can get you guys to breed, so I don't have to worry about extras. More carrots and I can shake a stick. Definitely have some audio issues to work out. I'm still hearing like doubles myself, so I have to figure out which stream I've messed up here. But let's get these guys some breeding. Enjoy. While that's happening, I'm just going to move the other 3 workstations, so the new ones will become Fisherman 2. And that will hopefully help keep them trapped a little bit more effectively. There we go. Yeah, in the Fade texture pack you can see I've got a round sun as well. That's one of the other big giveaways. But one of the things I liked about it is that although the wood is still orange, particularly when you strip it, it's got a slightly more red tint to it. And that makes it a little bit more useful in some of the builds. Okay, guys, we just please have some fun. Well, I've got enough space, so I'll probably just put the roof on anyway. Big Glasgow. So, approach our next player. Oops, I don't want to go that way, I want to go there. Yeah, 3 is good start. It's too cold. Yeah, it's nice up here for once, as Fantastic Fox is pointing out. We're going to pull the temperature card there and just see. It's probably too cold where everybody else is. And of course, I don't have enough. So I got everybody trapped inside. Let's go grab a little bit more wood. Free trapping time! Yay! Oops. phone. Where did you go? No? Is it this one? This one. I still need to get around to picking up that beehive. I should probably actually watch a video of what to do with them, other than just picking it up, because I've got one stuck in there, one stuck in there. If I drag them out with the flower, those get back in, so it's not much point. A lot of distortion. That's not what I want. Wrong one. Alright. Not the dark oak. Yeah, not looking for more beehives at the moment. Let's direct this. That'll work. There's some space to it though. Okay. I don't really care. Just so I don't hit everything else. I don't need all that much, so I need not even bother chopping down the whole tree at this point in time. I'm just doing 10. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, let's go back to the other spot. I'm just going to switch up the axes, or I'm going to have a problem with the glass. There we go. Face into a wall. Great. Okay. It's funny, sometimes when the server's doing really well, the running feels fast, and other times it just feels slow. So I don't think they're laggy, but that's one of space, or not space, what's the word? What's the words today? Words are hard. Okay, so this one, actually this one, turns out I didn't need this many after all. Oops, sorry buddy. I need hoppers. Hoppers, chests. Walls and signs. Let's take that, this, and that one. And then I'm going to need my shovel. Alright. Now we got the base part built. Let's take a second to make a lot of this. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7. Back to counting with Berlin. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Are we leaving a floating tree? No, I won't intentionally leave a floating tree. I just don't have any reason to cut it down on stream right now. I don't have any need for it at the moment, but it definitely won't get left floating. That's actually one of my personal pet peeves. Yeah. Actually, it's another reason I've taken down a lot of the acacia trees, is not because for anything other than floating trees. The the ones in this area have actually been a bit of a pain with regards to sheltering mobs when it becomes daytime. So I've had a few surprises from skeletons that should have burned, and they didn't. And a couple of times I've used them for Enderman blocks, but it didn't work too well because, of course, I grabbed the wrong spot, and then instead of hitting Enderman, I chopped the tree out. So that didn't help. So I am noting, though, of course, the more I do in terms of lighting everything up, the more I'm getting for spawnings around here. It was actually kind of nice in the early days because I have a lot of caves and stuff underneath, and there were a lot of holes where the mobs could come up. And as much as that's a pain in the bottom, it turned out that I was actually getting very few spawns on the overworld surface, rather than having anybody bug me. But of course, the more I'm blocking them off from spawning below, the more I get them on top. So less and less noob friendly. But I have yet to actually mine anything. So that's not quite true. Obviously I had to mine something to get furnaces in the first place. But didn't go very far. Oh, it must be raining. Yeah, there we go. I love this. I'm in the rain, and I'm out. And I'm in, and I'm out. And I'm in, and I'm out. Like near? Far! Go Sesame Street. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. And I still have OCD issues. Yeah. I feel sorry for those of you that have OCD. My spaces are very much like that, and I scroll all over the place. So I have a tendency to leave stuff partway done because I get scrolled partway through and off into something else. Maybe you come back, but there'll be days of pure cleanup. There's nothing but just clean up messes that I left before. There's a hole on the other side where my library used to be, because I didn't like where it was there. I moved it, but I didn't have enough dirt dug up to be able to fill it in. So it's a big rectangle, and it bugs me to no end because it's not filled in yet. And it's not the right size to put another build in either, so I'm going to want to flatten it before I do anything else. Hello, gents. Oh, still only got 3. You wanting more carrots? Nobody for the little guy to play with. And that's sad. He needs a buddy. Okay, just put it down. Ah. Wink. With my kind of luck, I'll get golems spawning all over the place anyways, and have to dig this up, but yeah, no. Worth a try. And I mean, other server mates have been telling me they've actually had okay luck getting a few pieces of iron or slow enough rates, even if there's golems spawning elsewhere. So I can put this in the ground, so I'm going with it because I don't really like them. Oops. Don't really like them up in the air. Well, thank you very much, Light Gem, for the follow. Oh, and I missed your follow, Vexalta. My apologies indeed. So, yeah. For those of you that are following, just giving you the quick heads up. My usual stream schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to noon Mountain Time, or for those that prefer GMT, that's GMT -7. And Tuesdays and Thursdays I do Minecraft, but Wednesdays is a whatever Wednesday where I play something other than Minecraft. Last week I played Planet Zoo. I was going to do that this week. I had to cancel for health reasons. And I'm still looking at something else to play, just because, unless you're sort of on board and really into it, Planet Zoo can be a bit of a niche game, and that's not always great for streaming material. Doesn't mean I don't play it, but you can only go, ew, cute, red animals so much before people kind of go, yeah, okay, it's old, let's move. But I'm looking at a few other possibilities. Actually, one of the things I'm itching to do is take a run through the Myst series of games again. Probably not using the new version because I already have 2 or 3 licenses, the old version of the original Myst game. But I never actually did finish the game. So I would like to probably, I wouldn't say pick up where I left off, probably I'll start from scratch just for completion's sake and get back into the groove of the story. But that would be Wednesdays, and it doesn't take a whole lot of prep for me to do between streams. So that allows me to do the grind stuff for the Minecraft streams in between. I have debated still spending the cash and getting the new version of Myst, purely for the ability to have the puzzle answers randomized, because otherwise it's just a black and white ABC sort of walkthrough. Oh, come on. Oops. Oh, I needed that one anyways. Oh, somebody did find out that I have a look command. Excellent. That's new. That I didn't have that even as of Thursday, so I'm glad somebody's figured it out. Okay, one more. Alright. So let's see if we can get these put in properly. You probably want some more carrots, right? Let's just throw those in to start. Oh, that's not gonna help. Aim. Aim might work. There, enjoy. One, two, there we go. Where'd the walls go? Walls, walls. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I have to finish up the end of this. So with all luck, we'll have another baby in there pretty quick. Another classic puzzle game I love is Siberia. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Siberia, but I've never actually tried that one. So that might be one to look into. Actually, another one I've thought about, I'll have to see if I can figure out how to pull it off. Because I haven't actually played from my mobile devices yet on stream, but another one I'm looking at is actually The Room. I've really been enjoying that series, and I'm on to, I think, The Room, I'm not sure if it's 3 or 4. So I've got a couple there that I haven't played yet. Which should work. And whatever. Okay, I think I've got room to put the water in now. Oh, no, not that one. That one. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with things getting stuck, but maybe they won't if I'm lucky. Last time I did a design like this, I actually ended up switching to solid blocks just because I had enough space for the golems to get stuck up against the walls, and they weren't actually going where they needed to go. So, I remember the signs. Good start. 1, yeah, it's fine. Oops, whatever. 2, and 3. Maybe a little closer, I suppose. Why don't you like me today? Oh, it's in the wrong spot. Can't put lava up there if there's a sign in the way. Sign. Come on, wall. Here's your sign. Alright. Let's put a couple more walls up here. 2. Oh, that was not what I meant. Wait. Where'd you go? Way out there. Oh, we got 4. That's a good number. We're almost there. And let's do this one. Over a jump. Yeah, I will add more walls to that as I end up actually having materials, but a little short. Okay, let's start taking some of this extra stuff down. The last thing I want is a golem popping down on my head. I've had happen. Not fun. My response, unfortunately, was to turn around and smash at whatever it was, because I actually thought it was something different coming down. And, yeah. The golem decided that was not what he wanted either. And next thing you know, of course, we're doing duck and cover and then some supplies run. Death runs! Yay. I'm actually kind of glad that I haven't found an easy and obvious death monitor on the Java server, because I would probably have my name pretty close to the top by now. So if this works, it works. If it doesn't, I'll tear it down and build it again another day. Oh, we want some more carrots. Great. And I don't really care if you don't need them. If I have them? No. If I don't have them, I can't give them to you. That's done. Okay. Oops, let's put the glass in here because I'm going to need it. There we go. Alright. So when those guys grow up, we should have what we're looking for. And in that case, I will have an iron block to add to the Stream Weekend shulker box. Otherwise, I will have an ingot, because that's what I've got on the shelter. By not having mined any iron up to this point, my Secret Santa got me iron armor to start with, and then I have been trading for nuggets, or well, junk I can smelt down to nuggets, and that's where I got a couple of the buckets from today's build. Otherwise, yeah. I will actually be spending one of my streams going down and loading up underneath and actually mining, but wanted to get things going so that I could get a start on some of the builds and start laying them out. By popular request of one, the next big build after this one is going to be a large armchair, possibly Lazy Boy style or something to that nature. PP Zerk seemed to think that was kind of an interesting one, so we're going to see what we can do to build it. The aim is to model the chair after the one A&E used in their television series for Nero Wolf. And I can't remember what his name was. I'll have to look it up again. I'm just drawing a blank at the moment of who the actor was. But it was Nero Wolf was a fairly large gentleman, so I figured I would do a large chair. Let's just sleep this night. Now, while I'm aware that if the iron farm works with 5 villagers, it's a big if. Oh, thank you very much. I can't even pronounce it, I'm afraid. Xliz, I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much for joining. We're doing pretty good so far. We're at 34 followers. So, hopefully I'll be able to interest 34 people every once in a while. Everyone's playstyle is a little different, and sometimes they appeal, sometimes they don't, but that's our goal around here, just to have some fun and be able to have a little bit of chatter from here and there. Welcome aboard. IUT too. Yeah, my audio is really messed up today. I a bit of a change in my voice, so I thought I would try and compensate by playing with some of the filters, and it backfired on me. So I will have it fixed before Tuesday, because I rolled Dragoon Fantastic Fox into putting up with it and doing a test with me. Also, if not, I may end up doing another test stream between here and there, one off schedule. So if you guys get a notice during the week that I'm doing one on Monday, that's just a test to figure out what almost going on here. How many have we got? 3? Let's see. 1 second, I'm just going to wet my whistle a little bit and be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I actually probably appreciate the suggestion. I'm going to start by backing out to the settings I had before I made the changes this week, because the audio was better. I haven't actually done any physical touch to the microphone, and it had worked better. So what I had actually done was changed out a couple of things, trying to back out some of the settings on a couple of the compressors, and yeah, I need to fiddle with that a little bit more. It's not going as well as it could. But, sitting around and spending a stream weekend with mic check is probably not anybody wants to have any more than I do. We got 4. Oh, we got 5. Okay, good. If they grow up, we should be lucky and have things going. I'll just go over their hair for a minute. Where is... I'm gonna grab Oh. Get out of here. Actually, let's put that back. And let's put these over there. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on in the library. So I've taken out the librarians that were sitting along this back wall. And this gentleman is far too expensive. He was going to be a Smite 5, but I got someone who's a good note cheaper. So it's got, that's why he's got the slab there, just to mark for me that he's been rolled, but that I need to level him up, see if any of the rest of his trades are good before I fire him. Okay. I'm not going to get any extras, just I realized I have taken out their beds. So I'm going to have to get those back. That's my other sleep bed. I put 1, 2... Yep, 2. It's not going to help. Where did I put? We'll probably... Oh, put all the beds in... Did I put them in the shelter? Oh, there'd be a mouse. It's Fantastic Fox getting told he's gotta wash trucks today. Yeah, we like squeaky clean trucks at our house. Oh. I must be at the other. Must be tree farm. So while we're here, let's just get rid of this tree with holes in it. And we can fix people's OCD issues. What's this? Breaking. Flip touch. You don't want that one. There we go. Ow. Wrong one. There we go, we can reach the bottom. Healing spear? Yes. Excellent. Okay, good. So, there's the beds. Oops. Tree saplings go in here. Sticks. More stuff. Apples. Let's put that bone meal back in the bone meal box. 2, 3, 4. Oops, that's not bone meal. That's a bed. That's bone meal. There. Are the beds? Yes. Okay. I swear I'm gonna hit those bees at some point. They'll just take me up. Yeah, we, for those of you who hadn't heard yet, we've got ourselves a Hyundai Ridgeline that we quite like. And we used it last summer for, we used it last summer for towing. Some trailers, travel trailers, getting used to that and enjoyed it ourselves quite a bit. But unfortunately, it only tows about 5,000 pounds, which doesn't give us very many options on which travel trailers we can use. So this year, at the beginning of this month, we upgraded to a Dodge Durango, and that's going quite well. But in the butt on that one is that it always looks better when it's shiny, and the model that we got just happened to be what was in stock used was a Citadel version, which is one of the higher end models, so it looks like we've gone all hoity-toity, brand expensive. But that also happens to be just the model that had the features we were looking for. Things like we like the center console that has nav and so forth. We like the captain's chairs, because if you're going to be doing long road trips, the kids like to be comfortable, and I can't blame them. Also, if I can't get the iron farm to be working, then we'll just quickly trap these guys. And then take out the golems, so there definitely will be an iron block to add one way or the other. Okay. Let's get these 2 beds thrown in. No, I don't want to sleep up there. Go. And this one. Oops, not this side. 2. There. Where did I put the lectern? So as soon as they have a kid that grows up, we can get them turned into a librarian. There. Hey, gentlemen. Oh, bedtime. What happened to my bed? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, yeah. I came just to the tail end of the dub stream because I was trying to get the last of the pieces I needed for today, and was trying to sort out the audio, but it sounds like in the rush I made it worse rather than better. Are you in the mood, sir? Are you in the mood to share? No? It helps if we actually get here. There we go. Ah. See, if you're looking at it, then you're going to take it, right? Okay, let's check out the... Oh! That was not what I intended. Where did I put his workstation? Let's just grab those. I'm gonna need them anyways. Never thought sure. If I put your workstation inside, will you come back, please? There we go. Whoops. That's not good. I'm still interested in making a little one, that's fine. Okay, let's go check out the other side. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that as well. Why don't you have a map in the top right corner? Because I like quality of life elements, and I have a really, really bad habit of getting incredibly lost. Oh, we've got 4, and 1 little one. Please grow up a little bit faster. Did you just grow up? Or did you just get... Nope. Okay. They were just happy. Let's see. I might as well cover my bases here and temporarily take out the golems. I'll probably get some more anyway. There we go. Let's see how much that got me. 4. Okay, so we're halfway there. Oh, well, you're trapped. That makes life easy. Or not. Right. 7. Okay, so it's not quite our block for stream sorted. I'll probably end up with another golem, but what else have I got as an option? Oh, there's 4. Okay, yeah. So we have our blocks sorted. And let's just look up what we called it. I think it was... Wrong one. There it is. Let's see. 70. 73. Page. STRM. WKNB. And DR for Divine Russell. Alright. New leather. No. No. But I do have a poppy, actually. Got enough poppies. Okay. Where did I put the shelter boxes? This one. There we go. So. The old rail system's almost gone. Oh yeah. Brian has been doing, Stoneman has been doing a great job of putting together for us a lovely rail system to allow us to travel quickly. Now, it is on the nether roof, so I do feel sorry for bedrock people not being able to build up there. Although I admit that I actually quite prefer Java's roof simply because unless I'm going up in a farm, I'm not generally having things spawn in my face trying to kill me. So it's great for chickens, like myself. And so there is my stream weekend block. And I will be picking up copies of things that people put in the Bedrock version of the stream weekend chest and adding them to this and then doing it, or sorry, showing it off. I may go on the back of the large armchair as the local museum. If we have a group museum, I may put it there instead, but still have a version myself. But in the early stages, I think what I'll probably do is order a couple of cows, make some item frames, and then put it up on the walls inside the library, starting around the ends. It'll go nicely with some chairs and maybe a couple of tables. Do you have anything yet? You guys just don't want to talk to each other. Oh well. Aha! Jackpot! Yay! Normally I've done them with the simple scare method involving a zombie, but since I was politely reminded that this method should work, this method should work to get an iron farm going, and that's part of the same reason I have golems show up in libraries. It's just too busy. Then I figured I don't need a whole lot of iron, so if I get one that works that way, then more power to it. Okay, so what we're going to do then, for part of the next section of the streams, is watch me get my focus handed to me a little bit, and I'm going to see what I can grab for torches, if I have any. Oh, there's 4, okay. What else do I have? There's another pile. Okay, I'm just going to go get those other guys stuck back in their corners, I think. What do you have? Give me kids. Oh, you're talking to those guys. 1, 2, okay. Well, that was convenient. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's bedtime. I think the other one's set down anyways. I don't really care where you guys go. So eventually I'm going to be bringing in the villagers from the other small buildings that are around the village and camping them in here as well. Just because I don't think I'm going to need a whole ton more in the way of librarians. But they're just not giving me the last couple of things I was looking for. So we'll just have to see what we can get in the future. Hopefully off screen I'll be able to roll something a little bit more successful. I think I'm pretty much down to looking for things like general protection. I don't think I have a useful efficiency villager yet. Okay. Who was where? Oh. That didn't help. Hey, bud. I'll just forget about that for now. I can do that off camera. Villager wrangling. Okay, let's ditch some more stuff, and then let's go fight some things, or get the bottom lit up. Okay, got a bed. I don't want to lose that, so let's put it down here. Smite sword. Okay, don't need those. Always take that. Don't need the glass. Don't do birch planks. You never know what I'm going to want buckets for. Need the paper. Boat. I'm sure I'm going to forget something, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. Okay, where do I want to start? It's a great big hole on the other side here. Hello. Where am I headed? Oh. Okay. The April is tilted grass around it should be fine in theory. Ah, I see what you mean. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, if I only get a little bit, that's all I really care about, so it's well and truly productive enough for my tastes already. Ooh, nice big hole. Let's throw down a couple torches just so we don't have people on my case right away. That's interesting. I don't remember going down there. Maybe someone did. That's fine. So one of the other texture pack elements I picked up is something that outlines viewers. It's not necessarily critical. It does make it a little bit faster for me to pick things up. But as you can see, they haven't added the new copper to it yet. But up to this point, all of my smelting has been done with wood. So let's grab this bowl while I'm here. But one of the other advantages to having copper right now is, even though I don't really need it for much as a building block, it's going to give me some opportunities to do something other than using a lot of the orange for the acacia that I have been. With the acacia, I tended to use that first for a lot of the charcoal just because it is god-awful orange. It has its purpose, it has its uses, but sheer quantity can be a little much. So the savannah is good at having that. At some point I would probably go find myself some spruce, and I could probably go exploring for a bamboo forest, because I still keep saying I'm going to go do that, and I just still haven't. So, yeah. Oh, pardon me. Don't know what many of you guys are getting for a lot of these at-home tests for the big vid, COVID, that is. But our schools send home a package of the rapid at-home tests for each of our kids, and we picked some up before Christmas, and they're okay, but it's not something I really enjoy, sticking a big swab up my nose. Feeling like you're scrubbing your own brain and then having to put up with it for 15 minutes before you can even figure out whether or not you're contagious. But I mean, it makes people feel better and it helps reduce the number of times people are going to places for testing when they're probably contagious along the way. Great. At this point in the system, it's just kind of interesting how many people just want life back to normal. But on the other hand, I would say that if it wasn't for the COVID environment of going around, I'm not sure I would have got into streaming at the time I did. Simply because I spent a lot more time online than I originally intended to, as did a lot of us, and that made me a little bit more comfortable. Yay, lapis. Whatever that is now. Down we go. Let's pick a bigger room first. Oh, water. I'm really not paying attention to the block light levels here. It's going to get into all kinds of trouble. I'm loath to take out the water because that's probably it's either going to sweep me down or it's going to prevent other monsters from coming up and getting me. Well, this isn't enough that they're not going to harass me, so that's good news. That's really all I want to do is get rid of enough stuff. I'm not going to get a lot of critters harassing me. Let's go find the other hole. Which way is it? Well, this way. Do some lighting up anyway. Polished andesite works well for, what was it you were suggesting, Brian? I didn't quite catch that. There's another side of this hole. Where did I get lost? No, it wasn't that. Ow! Why am I going down there? Ooh, that's good. That's it. Wow, it's a long way down. Bunny. Let's grab that one here. Ah, I was trying to figure out why it was suddenly becoming morning. Thank you very much to the server mate who was sleeping through the night for me. Ooh. Oh, I see. With acacia wood. So in other words, color combinations, color palettes. So I've been here for about an hour and a half, which is good news. I was actually sort of wondering if my connection was going to go on a fit. And it didn't, so... It's usually pretty stable, but it seems to be when I want things to be stable. They're not. Case in point was the audio filters. Okay, this is great, but it's not headed underneath the base. So what I really wanted to do was to go and light up under the base a little bit more. So I guess I'm going to have to find one of the holes that I had under the base and go fill that in instead. Or, sorry, go light that up instead. Dig it up. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go dig up a couple of the spots I filled in and then head on down underneath. So there's an example of the texture pack giving us a different looking cow. You going to do some leather today? But of course the leather stays exactly the same as you would expect. You can see that I squirrel quite easily. Hey you. Can you be? 1, 2, up here now. Really? I might actually be better off to move the sheep. Yeah. Those sheep are going on a holiday. It looks like only one of those 3 will be able to come out. And that's being optimistic. Oh, there we go. There's one. Okay, so when I was working over here, you can usually hear Enderman just underneath this bit over here. Yeah, there they are. Since you appear to be stuck, not stuck enough. Okay, let's try this again. Nope, that didn't do the trick. Am I too high this time? Okay. Let's take up this one. See if your reach will get upset enough. And where'd you go? You're mad? Oh well, whatever. Yeah. Scream all you want, bud. Where do you go? I love how they're stuck, and they can't move, and then suddenly they're okay. Uh-huh. Boom. I will admit, nobody does that like Spitfire. Oh, that's why you're still around. Okay. Oops, that was kind of silly. What? What did I have? I thought I had building blocks. There we go. Alrighty. I can keep it. Wow. 14 inches of snow, CJ? That's definitely less than you expected, so I'm glad to hear that. Lovely little caves. Hoping to get to another enderman hole pretty soon. See if I can find the guy that I upset earlier. Or a fresh one, that'll work too. Nope. Over there, huh? I can hear you. Why not? Got torches. Sure. Torch them. Up. Up. This is part of why I hate lighting up under my base, because I am so bad at remembering how I got down here and where to get back out again. If all else fails, I'll just dig up, because I know I'm not underneath lava or something. There we go. That's good news. Oh, stupid game. So I'm hearing noises I thought were things wandering around, but it was a combination of the game with the game along with some of the sounds from Pretzel Rock. So got some beat in the back. I don't usually listen to Pretzel Rocks, but one of the other things I've messed up along with ripping my voice out is to remove my ability to just monitor what's going on in Pretzel Rocks. So that's not what I mean. To mute the monitor easily, and is this? No, that's not the key I had. Not sure what I did with it. There's an Enderman on a tree. Huh, I wonder if that's the guy I upset earlier. Looks like I got most of it. This is the hole I was working in earlier. Oh, there's something down here. Okay, so there's definitely a hole down here somewhere. Creepers of all things are not what I want to chase, but... Are you really worth it? Probably not. I hear you. You're below me. Okay, well, fine, let's forget this spot then. You're far enough down that you're not going to blow things up on me, so I don't really care. And he's quiet. That's the other key. I don't mind him when they're... Now, on the other hand, the zombies... Yeah, not so quiet. Really? Aha! Actually, we've got one. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for the follow me on Rambler. I'm on Rambler. You have multiple personalities? Why not? Hey, you. You have a bad attitude. Okay. Thank you. One down. Brrr. I've got another one trapped on the other side there. Oh, quite the complex. Hush, one thing at a time. Oops. Do you have better things to do? I can hear you. Fine. Don't find me. Sure. That'll do. I do wonder why they bother spawning in blocks. Can't see much way that we get much more spawning in here. Yell, yell, yell. All show no go today, buddy. Yes, the mini-map I've got there, for those of you who have commented that you like it. It's just a journey map, although 6 of one or the other, I actually quite often like Zero's mini-map as well. Shows an X. And they have a nice format. They both have different pros and cons to them. You can do a lot of like waypoints and so forth on it as well. I usually leave the home one on. So yeah, and then you've got a lot of options for overworld and in the other like Nether and so forth, and it does the caves. One of the differences that Zero's has that this one doesn't is that the Zero's minimap, the Zero's map will actually show you drops. So if you've dropped something, it becomes a little on the page. So like if I'm shearing sheep and I leave wool behind, I'll see that I've left a pink dot. Or when you get chickens leaving eggs all over the place, you'll see those as dots on the map. Come on, guys. Where are you? Oops, and then it's not the way out. Yeah, 0. That's right. So quick stop and see how the iron farm is performing. And then I'll head back. Let's dig those guys out of the hole in the ground. Not bad. It'll do. I'm headed this way. Spiders! Okay, so we've got more caves under here. Yeah, so we got over this way. Oh, easy way down. Maybe. Oh, not easy way down. I don't really want drowns in my face. More water over there, okay. That's probably where my drowns were coming from. You guys talk about OCD. This is really bugging me. Thank you. Stuff that just hangs out like over your head. I don't mind when it spawns with little gaps like this on the way down, and I prefer it was more of a squared off cliff or something, or even something more smooth. But stuff that hangs over like that, just ooh. It's not quite fingers on a blackboard, but OCD wise, I really don't like it when it hangs over like that. Well, thank you very much for following Lyric. Very much appreciated, as always. Welcome on in. So we are now at 35 followers, which is far more than I ever expected I was going to get when I started this adventure. So I'm very, very pleased and very spoiled. Thank you very much to the community for the support. The follows, part of the reason that I like them a lot is because it implies that I have somebody at least interested enough they're willing to give it a try for a second day, and that's a great feeling. Okay, this is really... How far do I want to go? Ah, there it is. That's the roof. Oops. Maybe a bit farther. Okay. At least after I chop this chunk off, I'll have enough to fill in most of that hole on the other side. because that rectangle hole I made is just not. Truth is, actually, I built into the hole, and then I left it after I moved the structure that was in the hole, because I didn't actually create the hole. I filled in around it, and was going to have the sunken library book, but with all those guys hanging out underneath, truthfully, it did not fit from the library feel, because one of the stereotypes about a library is that you'd have the librarians come along going, "Shh, quiet!" Or Conan the Librarian version, "Be quiet!" And and so having all those guys underneath just really pulled the vibe for me, I guess, in terms of my library build, so I thought I had to move it. Besides, it gives me a little bit more space to do some of these other bigger builds later on, and the library trading hall ends up being on a higher level. Wow, it's amazing how much the sun looks like a moon when you're underwater. So yeah, we've got that hole we can get rid of. And I needed to do a little bit more design with regards to the way the chair is going to look. So having a big space to work with is going to be quite helpful. There we go. I've got squids and I've got fish. That's good news, because then I have opportunities for putting together a bit of a fish farm. Yeah. The other reason I don't like the overhangs is with the overhangs it's far too easy for me to just fall in. So I start running from one spot to another, think it's solid, and it turns out not to be. Yeah. And that's why I like to cut the bank back at least one block when I get the opportunity, just so that I can make it a little bit further that it drops off. There we go. Random. Got a cave. Oh, that's cave. Excellent. A little bit more coal. Oh, crazy music. It sounded to me briefly for a second though like we had bees in my ear. That's a long way down. On the other hand, at least it means I won't be having critters or friends come up and visit. Alright, so let's just see if CJ is hanging out. Did he...
I try to remember,
Not there yet.
but when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
Now let's see.
But that's totally cool. So if all goes well, we'll be heading off to CJ today. By the fact that the storm he's had is a little bit less intense than was originally expected, then we can go ahead and hand to him when he's ready. No, I guess I probably should not cause myself headaches. There.
Go on.
And I don't really want to be looking out by being in a hole. Thank you again for my sleeper. Alright. So we got a pretty basic start on the village going on, but we got ourselves an iron farm. So hoppers are definitely a thing. And that'll allow me to do a little bit more in the way of classical meal and a bit more future builds. I should probably at some point go into the nether and grab myself some nether quartz, because that's something I haven't done yet either. Sorry, so the list of things is growing that I do need to do. And let's take one more look in the library. Okay. You, sir, pull in. Okay. Let's just lock up one of these guys. 1, 2, 3. What are we doing? I don't even know why I'm locking them up. Actually, I just don't know what to call them, but I can always take that out later. But I don't have a spare librarian running around, so they have not had any more littles. Alright, well then I'll finish out up here. Yeah, Java iron farms are awesome. You don't need a bunch of villagers. And you can do with I've done them usually about 3 or 4 if you are doing just the simple scale variety. Those ones will work day and night, whereas this variety only works during the day. But another option with the day and night ones is to add a daylight sensor that you can turn them off with. Yeah. But I'm getting a little bit lower numbers showing up, so I don't know how fast these guys will actually produce a golem. I'll just experiment with that. Further to that, I'll probably end up spending some time digging under here and just seeing how far it goes to see if we've got little caves. There we go. So back here will be probably a good spot for me to, on the side, to end off this episode. You can just see the orange. My light. Oh, nether hubs. I see. Yes, this one works on the gossip system. And the nice part about this particular gossip system is you don't need to have a bell inside. Although, I could always hang a bell in there if I felt like it, because I'm not using it, and I've got all the rest of the villagers trapped anyway. Yeah. So yeah, the gossip system is a little bit slower, but if you're not really looking for a whole ton of iron, then it does the job. There's one. I'm looking forward to seeing CJ as well. I don't know if he's around just yet. Oh, yeah, he's around, so when he's ready, just give me a shout in Discord channel if he's got it. Alrighty. Hey CJ, are you there? No. Not quite yet, looks like. That's alright. So, out this direction we've got ocean, and let's see what else we've got. So we've got the river. Oh, and then the other piece, which is not showing on this map, is... There There it is. Down on this side? No. Yep, right. I believe right in here, off to the right, is we've got ourselves that out there is the start of villager outpost. So I tend to stay away from that. But I'm not on a route for villagers to come by because of course river and all that, which makes it really helpful. I will probably do something with that at some point and get server mates to teach me how to make good use of it. Once again, another new piece, and still debating if I want to put anything on or in the roof to get it to actually say something. So there's an underground marking roughly where we saw a spider earlier, but I need to go and dig underneath. Yep, and I can fill this hole up here. Where's our caves? Okay, so I'm not at cave level at the moment. Hey, how you doing, CJ? Mine as well. So it's going to be interesting for me to be able to attempt to raid you. So we did get some success, and we did get the iron farm that I was looking for. So the item I am virtually tossing your way is going to be an iron block. Thus far, I just named it the same as the stream box and just threw my initials on it. So if, however people want to be naming things thus far, then just go ahead and name it that. And then I'll catch up with you guys later to see what else you put in the box. Excellent. So thank you everybody who joined me this time. Thank you for all the brand new followers. Please enjoy the stream weekend, and if I can talk straight, then please enjoy your weekend and head on over to CJRV Williams, and we'll see how this goes. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope to see you again soon.